Hi. I'm not sure if you remember me, but I live in the apartment a couple doors down. Yeah, I thought you would, but I felt awkward just assuming that. I mean, we talk sometimes, but it's usually just when we pass in the hall, so I wanted to make sure. I'm sorry to bug you so late in the evening, but I'm kind of in the middle of a situation, and I was hoping that you'd be willing to help me. So, I actually kind of locked myself out of my apartment, and my roommate isn't going to be home until tomorrow morning. I wanted to ask if I could, if I could stay here with you. Just for a little bit. Please? Oh my god. Thank you so much. Wow, it's warm in here. It's really nice. Oh, no, I wasn't outside for too long. Probably, an hour and a half? I may have forgotten my keys at the gym. Well, they were getting ready to close for the night, and I didn't want to make them stay late, so I left as soon as I could. I guess I forgot my keys because I was so focused on making sure I had everything else. Nope. Since it's the gym just down the street, I usually walk, unless the weather is really terrible. I mean, I didn't realize it was supposed to storm like this. I thought it was supposed to be a light rain, which I actually like walking in. This is, this is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. I was completely soaked in less than a minute. Huh? Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm getting water everywhere. Do you... Sorry, do you have a towel or something I can borrow to dry off with? That sounds great. I'll grab one. Oh, is the bathroom down the hall over here? I figured. I think we have the same floor plan. Alright, I'm going to go dry off so I don't ruin your carpet. I'll be right back. That's better. Sorry again for getting water everywhere. Oh, yeah. My clothes are still wet, but it's alright. It's not like I can go home and change at this point. I mean, yeah, it's cold, but I don't mind it too much. It's nothing I can't handle. What? I mean, you want me to, Sorry. You kind of caught me off guard there. I'm pretty bad at picking up on jokes. Oh. You're not joking? You really think it would be a good idea for me to take my shirt off? I mean... It would be warmer than wearing soaking wet clothes, but are you sure? Borrowing your clothes seems like it would be... Oh, I don't know. I feel like it would be taking too much from you. I mean... You're already letting me stay here for the night. I shouldn't ask for more than I already have. You really wouldn't mind? Are you sure? Alright, well, if you're sure, then yeah, that would be great. I'd love to borrow one of your shirts. Sure, let me just take this off. Is there somewhere you'd like me to put it? Oh, yeah, if you want to toss it into the dryer, that would be really nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll just wait here. Do you mind if I sit on the couch? Alright then, I'll just wait for you here. Oh, thank you. Let me just put this on real quick. Wow, it's pretty comfortable. Look how big it is on me. Here, let me scoot over a bit so you have some room to sit down too. Yeah, sure. It'd be pretty rude of me to kick you off your own couch. Much easier to talk to you when you're sitting next to me too. What to talk about? That is a good question. Let me think on that for a minute. Oh, how about this? Do you rescue forgetful girls from the rain often? Or am I just particularly cute when I'm a sopping wet mess? What can I say? I'm curious. I just want to know if you do this for all the cute strangers that you see who are hopelessly locked out of their apartment, or if it's because I'm just too cute to resist. No, sorry, I only flirt this much when I'm nervous. Well, of course I'm nervous. This is my first time in your apartment, and I don't want to mess it up. Because I really like talking to you, and I wanted to, get to know you more. But this is definitely not what I pictured when I imagined my first time in your apartment to be like. I don't know. I was thinking something a bit less wet. In all honesty, I was thinking it would be something kind of cute. Maybe something like me accidentally getting some of your mail and bringing it to you so we end up talking and getting lunch together. Well, it would be better than me interrupting your movie and getting water everywhere while begging you to spend the night. I think almost anything would be better than this. I don't know. I was hoping I'd be a bit more smooth. I wanted to dress up a bit and bring you flowers, you know? I wanted to woo you a bit. That kinda does sound like I'd be asking you on a date, huh? Maybe there's a reason for that. Yeah, I'm saying that I want to ask you out on a date. Was it that obvious? It's like I said. I really like talking to you. And I think that it would be nice to get to know you more. It doesn't help that you're so cute that I get weak in the knees every time I see you. Yes, every single time. What are you talking about? You look fantastic when you're getting the mail in your old flannel pants and ratty tank top. Well, I beg to differ. I think you look incredibly dateable when you're a mess. Is that so? You think I'm a dateable mess too? Am I even more dateable now that I'm wearing your shirt? Yeah? Then, if I were to ask you on a date right now, what are the chances that you would say yes? Depends on the date. How about we watch movies together while there's a terrible thunderstorm outside and I'm locked out of my apartment? Why not? What better time for a first date than right now? We're already here. I'm in your apartment, wearing your clothes, and I'm going to be here until the morning. I think that having a movie marathon while sharing blankets and snacks sounds like a perfect first date. Well then, come here and bring that blanket with you. The first thing that you're gonna learn about me tonight is that I like cuddling, especially when I'm cold. The second thing, then what was the first thing? Is that right? So you really like the way I look in your clothes, huh? Am I that cute? Am I cute enough to kiss? Then why don't you? You know, this isn't how I expected our first date to go, but I'm pretty happy it is. Because I've wanted to kiss you for a while now. Well, if you want to kiss me too, then I say we should keep kissing. Hey, why don't we turn a movie on real quick? Just so we can say it's a movie date, even if we don't watch it. Perfect. Now, kiss me again, because I'm much more interested in you than any movie.
前金25両。トミピーそっちも来たぞ。今、うちの者はご挨拶にいますが、まず一杯。
ちょっ
と。なんだあの野郎、興味のある。
どこの村の船だかわからないやつに前金25両のベラバだよ。どれまでもそれこそ
任しとけって。何がに暇はねえ。今日これから殴り込みをかける。一人のやつはあの三品に3人叩きられておぞけを振ってる最中。今あいつを先に立って殴り込みゃ勝負はこっちのもんで。
でもお前さ、そうなりゃまた25両だろ。血が張ったところであいつを殺しゃ丸々50両助かるんだがね。
汚すぎるぜそんな。
おだまり。それぐらいのことができなきゃお父っつぁんの後もやつがないよ。きれいも汚いもあるのかよ。
そうだ、おかの言う通りだ。人殺しに人と言われるようにならなきゃそれは立たねえ。
お前あの三品だだともって油断してるところ人から出てきたわけやないさ。
少しは人を殺してみせなきゃ子分にも二の目やった。
俺だって人のとこのやつ一人切ったぜ。
だから一人ぐらい殺したからってうぬぼれちゃいけねえ。
この子は何をビクビクしてんのさ。一人切ろうが100人切ろうが縛り首になるのは一遍だけだよ。
確かに25両。先生、顔つなぎに流れ一つ。せがれの与一郎、女房のおり、真野目一家の支店の下地君の孫だろう。杉戸の八八、坂下の松吉、土手の助司。おい、本間先生どうして？ところで、先生のお名前は？俺か。俺の名前は桑畑半十郎。
To my beloved, I hope this isn't too old-fashioned or corny. People don't really write love letters anymore, but I need to do this. It's the only way for me to get across exactly how I feel to you. So, first off, let me tell you clearly how I feel. I love you. Not as a friend, or not just as a friend, and not in a "you're great, but I'm not looking for a relationship" kind of way. I'm in love with you. I want to hug you, kiss you, date you. Honestly, I want to marry you someday. I hope that's not coming on too strong, but it's how I feel. I realize this might seem sudden, but it's actually not. I've felt this way for a long time. As long as we've known each other. In fact, a little longer than that, since I'd seen you around before we officially met. This confession has been a long time coming. If possible, I would have liked to do this some other way. During a nice dinner, at a fancy restaurant maybe, or anywhere face to face. But I've decided that it would be best to do it in writing, because, frankly, in person just hasn't been working out. It might surprise you to hear that I've tried to tell you how I really feel multiple times. I don't want you to feel bad about that, because I don't think it's really your fault. I know your history and how it's led to you having a lot of self-doubt. Unfortunately, that means you've misunderstood the things I say. I've said I love you so many times that it became an inside joke between us. I guess you thought that's all it ever was. But I've never once said that and not meant it. That's been a bit of a common theme, me saying things that you think I don't mean. Like when I said you'd make an amazing partner, or that we should go out on dates, or that I want to marry you someday. Maybe my delivery is to blame. I do take a sarcastic tone when I'm nervous. But I worry that maybe you also just assume that nobody could say those things to you and mean it. But I do mean it. You're an amazing person, and I'd be lucky to have you. I am lucky to have you. Even just as a friend. People in the past have made you feel like you're unlovable, undesirable. They were always saying that to hurt you, and they were always wrong. I think you'd be surprised by how many of them did it because they were legitimately jealous of you. So, I hope that as you read this, if for any reason you start to question whether I'm being serious or not, that you just start reading again from the beginning. Don't try to look for hidden meaning in what I'm saying or assume something that hasn't been said. Please listen to what I'm actually saying. I love you. After you finally understand how I feel about you, the next thing to do is, of course, to decide where we're going to go from here. We've gotten so close as friends, but I've never had the opportunity to discover what you're looking for as far as relationships go. You always seem embarrassed to discuss it. I hope that after you finish reading this letter, you'll feel comfortable enough to tell me. There's nothing I'd like more than to be able to be whatever you need in your life. I just want to be with you in some capacity. Whether we take things fast or slow, whether we're intimate from the beginning or work our way up to it. That's not at all to say that I don't have my own hopes about what a relationship between us would look like. I've always been a very big cuddler, and if I'm allowed to, I'd spend every spare moment in your arms or with you in mine. I'm also pretty big into frequent date nights and lots of baby talk. But I like you more than I like any of those things, so consider me flexible. Lately, I just keep seeing the same scene play out in my head. I've just gotten inside after getting absolutely soaked while out running errands. I'm wet and shivering and miserable until you're there. You kiss me and help me dry off, and then we cuddle under a blanket while eating a hot meal and watching a movie together. I don't know why I started thinking of it, but it feels like it's all I ever wanted. It makes me feel so calm and happy, and yet a little bit empty too. Because I can't have that. Not unless you tell me that you love me back. I really hope that you do. Part of the reason I decided to do this through a letter was because I didn't want to put too much pressure on you. But, well, it's hard for me to not say that I'd be devastated if you didn't feel the same way. At this point, I just have so many plans and hopes for a future with you. I don't know what to do with all of it if none of it's going to come true. But you can't just decide to love somebody. I know that. You either feel the same way or you don't. And it's not your responsibility to try and make it work if it's not meant to be. I'm a grown-up. Even if I don't always act like it, I can take it. Sorry, I've started rambling a bit at this point. I was going to take all of that out of the letter, but I'll leave it in. You deserve to know my real thoughts. Not just the stuff I planned out because it sounded good. But moving back on track, I wanted to tell you some of the things I just love about you. Knowing you probably don't realize what a catch you are. And if I don't lay it out, you might start thinking something dumb. Like that you don't deserve me or some garbage like that. And I'm not about to let you get away with it. The very first thing that I noticed about you was how hard you worked to make everyone around you feel comfortable. You notice when someone is about to say something and get interrupted and give them a chance to speak. You reassure and compliment people as often as you can, and you always try so hard to be thoughtful. There aren't too many people as kind as you. And I love how much you love to laugh. I can say the dumbest things and you just crack up. It's adorable. And I've never ever gotten tired of hearing that dorky little laugh. And let's not forget the fact that you actually listened to me. Just yesterday, you joked about something I'd said in passing maybe a month before. It's such a little thing, but it meant the world to me that you'd remembered it. Honestly, you have so many great things about you that I feel like I'm spoiled for anybody else. I can't picture spending my time with another person because they could never be you. That's one of the reasons that I want to try and be whatever you want me to be for you. I think you know at this point what I want us to be for each other, but I couldn't ever be anything less than blissfully happy being with you in any capacity. Even if we just stay as friends, even if we just keep things casual, I just want to keep spending time with you. And hey, even if you're not ready for something more now, you might be someday. I bet I could wear you down eventually. I guarantee there are lots of perks to dating me that you'd absolutely love. I could write to you all day about how I feel, but I think I've made those feelings as clear as I can. The only thing left is for me to find out how you feel. I don't want you to feel too much pressure, which is why I came up with a way for you to respond to me in an easy way, if you'd like. It's the reason I wrote a physical letter instead of a text or email or something. If you feel the same way about me, or at least if you'd like to see where this goes, then leave this letter on my doorstep outside the envelope. I'll take that as a sign that you're open to me, and we'll talk about where to go from here next time we see each other. But if you're just not comfortable with it, then all you have to do is leave the letter on the doorstep inside the envelope. I won't bring up the letter to you or any of these feelings, and we'll try to move past it. You can take your time deciding on your answer, and I'll be waiting on pins and needles to see what you decide. All the words in this letter aren't enough to describe how I feel about you, and I hope desperately that you'll give us a chance. Love, your hopefully beloved. Sorry. Sorry, I know it's late and that I asked you to meet up last minute. I hope you haven't been waiting too long. No, I asked you to meet up so out of the blue. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have had to wait in the first place. Sorry, I was in such a hurry. The last minute Valentine's Day chocolates definitely aren't the reason why I called you out here. It's just, I've always thought that you're way too slow to catch on to things. No, that's not what I meant. It's just that when I see you, you always forget to eat or drink water. You don't sing on key, sleep for way too little, always order way too much food, and absolutely suck at games. You're a mess. But I've always thought that when you laugh, really, really laugh, it makes me feel like nothing else matters. You try your best. You're kind. Your favorite color never changes. You drive me insane, and you're so fucking beautiful. You say you aren't, but you've never seen how I see you. And I know these things about you because my thoughts are always just about you. How you'll style your hair, if you'll message me, if you'll hate me for feeling this way. You're always way too slow to notice these things. And it's my fault for never saying things outright. It's Valentine's Day, and while I don't have chocolates or flowers for you, I want you to know that I've always thought that I'm utterly, hopelessly in love with you.
Oh, hey! What are you doing here? I definitely wasn't expecting to see you. At least not so early. Well then, I guess it goes for both of us. I was just getting some last-minute shopping done, you know? Thought I'd get a good start to the day, especially with it being Valentine's Day and everything. Holidays are always really crazy for me. Plus, I'm gonna be a little busy later, so this is probably the only time I have. So I might as well get it out of the way so I don't have to worry about it later. But what about you? I feel like I've never seen you out of the house this early. Something big must be going on if you were this compelled to come here. Same as me, huh? Interesting. I didn't know you had plans today. No, it's no problem. It's just that you didn't tell me that you did, which is fine, but whatever. So, what kind of plans do you have, though? I thought you were just hanging out with some of your friends today and that was it. I mean, you're still hanging out with them, right? Well, then, if you are, what else could you be doing? That's not exactly what I would call a packed schedule. Well? Wait, what did you just say? Really? It's a secret? You're kidding, right? You're impossible, I swear. How long have I known you? Like 2 years now? Pretty long time, if I'd say. But now all of a sudden you decide to start keeping secrets from me? No, I get it. If that's the way things have to be, then so be it. Well then, I at least hope it's a good one if you're not even able to tell me about it. I mean, come on, let's be real. What could you possibly be hiding? Fine. If you really want to be like that, I guess I can't complain. But just so you know, it'll probably be living in my head rent-free until you spill it, so I'd rather it be sooner rather than later. But don't even worry about it. I don't even want you to hear it anymore. 'Cause I think I already know what it is. You're acting like it's not super obvious. I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out. Took me all of 10 seconds? Maybe even less. I mean, just think. What would bring you to this side of the store? The side with all the Valentine's Day gifts and candy and stuff? Why else would you be over here if you weren't grabbing some for somebody? And it doesn't seem like you were just passing through. Alright, don't act dumb. I totally saw you about to pick up that box of chocolates before you saw me. Heart-shaped box of chocolates, I may add, that are ridiculously overpriced now that I see it. So, what have we learned? 1, that you kinda suck at secrets. And 2, oh come on, you still don't want to say it? I know what it is. I've basically spelled it out for you at this point. Whether you say it or not is not going to change anything at this point. You have a Valentine, a big whoop. You sounded like you were going to die if anyone found out. It's not as huge of a deal as you're making it seem. Okay, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying that you don't have to be so nervous about it. It's definitely not a secret you'd have to keep from me. It's literally the one day of the year that you're able to do something like this. You should look forward to it. Don't stress about it. If you still haven't noticed, I'm also in the same aisle as you are. Why do you think I'm here? Just to hang out, buy candy for myself? Although, thinking about it, that does sound pretty good. But I'm not. So, to be fair, I didn't plan on telling you either, but that doesn't matter. Either way, that's not what you should be worried about. I think the big question, however, is who? Whoa, as in, who are you gonna ask out? You have to be getting chocolates for someone. Unless you were actually getting the chocolates for yourself, then yeah, I guess I would be wrong, but that beet red shade that's come across your face, something tells me I'm not. Oh, come on, you can tell me. It's not like I would go and tell them or anything. I'm not that cruel. Who knows? Maybe I'll even put in a good word. Look, I'm just messing with you, okay? I won't actually tell her. You know I wouldn't. All right. Something tells me I won't be able to shake this one out of you so easily, so grab your box of chocolates and let's start walking back. Hold on, real quickly, if you don't mind. What kind of chocolates did you like? I can't seem to decide which one to get, so I thought I'd get a professional opinion. Believe me, if you like them, I'm sure that whoever I'm getting this for will like them, trust me. Alright, good choice. I was gonna go with that one originally, but I just had to make sure I was picking the right one. Or a good one, I mean. Which kind did you get? I gotta make sure that you at least got a good one. Ooh, those ones are my favorite. I'd say it's easily better than any other candy here. Not even a question. Looks like your girl has good taste. Speaking of which... Oh, come on, please. I promise I won't tell a soul. I won't even bring this up ever again. I'm just dying to know. How can I convince you to tell me? There's gotta be some way to get this out of you. Oh, I have an idea. How about if you tell me who you plan on asking out, I will too. Does that sound fair? So that way we can make it even because you just had to be such a dork. Yes, you heard me, a dork. Now stop trying to change the subject, okay? Are you in or not? Just once, all right? After this, I'll never mention it again. Deal? On the count of 3, we'll say it at the same time. That way, none of us can chicken out. All right. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha! Got you! I didn't think you were actually gonna fall for that. I was trying to... Oh. My gosh, I didn't know. I thought you were gonna ask out someone else. No, don't get nervous. It's okay. I promise. I didn't mean it like that. It's just... I was gonna ask you out too. Yes, I'm being serious. I would never lie to you about something like that. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of have feelings for you. That's why I'm here, and that's why I got so nervous when I saw you here too. For a second there, I was worried you had found another girl. I didn't think you were going to do something like this, and if you were, why would it be for me? I was gonna ask you out last year, but I talked myself out of it at the last second, but luckily this morning I convinced myself that it was at least worth a shot, and not a second too late either. What are the chances we both ended up in the same store grabbing the same heart-shaped box of chocolates to confess to one another? But I guess it did kind of work, because this is probably the best way I could have pictured this going. Knowing me, I would have found a way to mess it up. But how could you blame me? Those beautiful eyes of yours, that bright smile, and pretty much just you being you is enough to give me butterflies whenever you are around. Even still, I've never gotten used to that feeling. It's just as strong now as it was when I first met you. You know, I'm still surprised that you were gonna ask me. You didn't seem like the type of person to do something like that. I thought you were just gonna spend it with your friends again, so when you said you were busy today, you could understand why I was curious. I find it kind of cute. You really liked me so much that you just had to tell me? You're adorable, you know that, right? Hey, it's a compliment. Take it or leave it. Just be glad I like you too. It's funny now that I think about it. What are we gonna do with these chocolates? I mean, we're just gonna give them to each other. It's basically like we're just buying it for ourselves. Not saying that we shouldn't get them, just saying. I was in the mood for some candy anyway. At a certain point, I was hoping someone would give me a box so I could have an excuse to eat some. What about you? I mean, if you don't want them, I'll take them. Nah, I'm just kidding. I bought them for you, so I couldn't. We could eat them together. I haven't had breakfast anyway. Speaking of which, maybe we could spend it over at my house? I'd be more than happy to be the host, unless you wanted to go to your house instead. Well then, it's settled. I'll meet you at my house. I would drive you there, but you wouldn't want to leave your car behind. Believe me, I'd love to be your own personal chauffeur, but I realize I couldn't be it forever. Look, here's a 20. Pay for the chocolates, and I'll see you there. Just take it, okay? I gotta make a good first date impression. Good. I'm glad you knew I wasn't gonna budge, 'cause I wasn't. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Don't miss me too much.
Oh, hey! Thanks for coming over. Huh? Oh, yeah, please, come in. It's pouring. You're literally soaked. How long have you been waiting out there? A few minutes? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just got out of the shower. I didn't mean to keep you waiting. I woke up super late, and then I had to eat, and then I had to shower, and... Okay, yeah. I know I did invite you over to help me name my plants and stuff, but... Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. How have you been? Okay, that's good. Oh, me? I've been okay. It's pretty uneventful, but at least I got these bad boys. Do you want to see them? Yeah, come over here. Okay, so this one is a Boston fern. Aren't they just so cute? Some even call them an air purifying superhero. Another cool thing about them is that they both love humidity and can act as a humidifier. Though, in case you are planning on getting one too, they're kind of hard to take care of. I've never had trouble with them, but apparently one of the most common reasons they die fast is because people overwater them. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I can get really into these things sometimes. I know. You didn't want to hear me lecture you on plants. Huh? It's okay. You wanna hear me talk about my interests? Thanks. That means a lot to me. I want to hear you talk about your interests too. Anyway, naming. I only have one idea. Christopher. Shut up, don't laugh. It's very serious and he can hear you, you know. Okay, fine. If you think it's so terrible, what's your idea? Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's atrocious. Yeah, I know mine isn't much better, but jeez. I think he might shrivel up and die with that one. Okay, let's forget about Christopher for now. How about this golden pothos over here that I got yesterday? They're sometimes also known as Devil's Vine because of their impossible to kill nature and due to the fact that they can survive in dark conditions. It is also the only known species in their family that doesn't produce flowers. Sorry. I know I'm doing it again, and I know, I remember what you said, it's just... Yeah. Thanks. Oh, wait. That actually isn't a terrible name. I was literally thinking President Plant, but that sounds way more regal. Okay, I like it, thanks. Okay. Honestly, I think those are the only ones I haven't named yet. I might have been bored while eating and then... Yeah, well, me, Toadette, Jeffrey, and Winston. No, I think you're lying to yourself if you don't think these are the best names ever. Oh, huh? Why did I even ask you to come over in the first place? Well, I guess I just wanted to spend time with you. It's been a while and I miss seeing your face. Shut up, it's true. Anyway, it's getting a little late. I know I kind of just asked you to come over on a whim, so it's okay if you're getting tired and need to head out. Oh, you want to stay over? Because it's raining really hard. I guess it was pouring a while ago. Although I haven't heard anything recently, but... Yeah, I'm sure that makes sense. Yeah. What? No, of course, it's okay that you can. It's just... It's been a while since anybody has spent the night. I'm just really unprepared. My whole place is a mess and... The floor? No, you can take my bed. It's totally okay. Sometimes I sleep on the floor for fun. I'm serious. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I know things have been a little rough lately. You seriously deserve the best. Do you want to go to my room now? Yeah? Okay. I've cleaned up my room a little since you last saw it. I hope it's okay. I'm glad you think it looks nice. Is my bed comfortable enough? Okay, good. No, yeah. The floor is seriously okay. You look a little tired. Do you want to go to sleep now? Okay. Good night. Sleep well. Hey, are you awake? I guess not. Well, I'm just glad you're here. Like, with me, I suppose. I'm really happy you're my friend. You've helped me get through a lot of hard times, and you make me feel like I matter and can do literally anything I set my mind to. You're incredibly encouraging and light up my world. I just love spending time with you and wish I could be with you every single second of the day. It took so much for me to muster up the courage to ask you to come over today. Sorry, it was just bad timing on my part. I know you were probably getting ready for bed, and I don't even know why I asked you to come over, and I also don't know why I'm apologizing to the wall and saying this when you can't hear me. This is like practice for when I finally decide to say this to your face. God. Even when you're not awake, I can't say any of this properly. I'm not good at any of this. Sorry, I know you told me that self-deprecation isn't that good for me. And you also told me not to apologize so much. Sorry again. I mean, not sorry. Alright, starting over. I should really plan this out. Well, but then it wouldn't feel that natural. Whatever. Basically, I'm saying that I don't want to be friends anymore. Oh, holy crap. Maybe I should write that down. That came off the complete wrong way. I mean that I want to be more than friends. I mean that I want nothing more than to spend the rest of my life with you and make you happy. But I don't know how to say that in a way that will win you over or sound coherent or charming. I don't know how to get you to like me. And I keep reading up on all these how to get somebody to like you pages, like any of that will work. This is just honestly the first time I felt this way towards anyone, and I don't know how to deal with it, like, at all. I've tried asking my other friends for help and stuff, but just none of it sticks. And, like, I would usually go to you about stuff like this, but I obviously can't. This isn't something you vent about. Like, hey, person I like, I've been having difficulty telling you that I like you. What should I do? And the thing is that I've wanted to tell you this for what feels like forever. But every time I'm about to, my throat just closes up and my mind goes blank. I thought about writing it out, but I'm not even a good writer. It's just so much. I guess I'm just scared you won't feel the same. That our friendship will be over if I tell you how I really feel. But every day it just gets harder and harder to keep all of this inside. I just really, really like you. I just don't want you to know yet. I'm scared. Really scared. also really tired. Good night, Wall. Oh, huh? You're awake? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. How much of that did you hear? All of it? Somebody please put me out of my misery now. I'm so sorry. You weren't supposed to hear any of that, and You feel the same? Really? You do? Oh, wow. I really wasn't expecting this. You feel the same, even after all of that. Especially after all of that. Is it okay if I come up there? Yeah. Of course I want to cuddle. Come here. You seriously like me? Thank you so much. You mean the world to me. Okay. Why don't we actually go to bed now? I'm really tired, and I'm sure you are too. Alright, I got the snacks, sodas, tea, blankets, plushies, pillows. Am I missing anything? Right! My wonderful partner, the movie, and our fuzzy pajamas. Ordered these specifically for our movie night. He's gonna love them. Babe! Everything is ready for our movie night. Yes, I even set up a pillow fort on the couch. We'll be nice and comfy while we watch the movie. Of course Hermes is gonna watch with us. It's not a movie night without my favorite pupper. He's even wearing the calcifer dog collar I got him for Christmas. Oh, you got a surprise for me? That's very sweet of you, honey. I always love your surprises, and I actually got one for you too. Sweetie, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. Come down when you're ready, and we will give each other our surprises. Does that sound like a good plan to you? Excellent. I'll be down here getting the movie set up on the TV. All right. Now, what is the surprise you have for me? A calcifer plushie? I love it. Thank you so much, baby. You're way too sweet to me. Yes, I'll give you your surprise now. Remember when you were doing some online browsing for house moving hassle pajamas last week? Well, I ordered them last week and they just came in today. Also got myself some too, so we can match. I know it sounds cheesy, but I thought it would be cute. Whew. I'm so glad you think it's cute, despite it being somewhat cheesy.
The pajamas I bought for you say, "May all your bacon burn." Thought it fit you, since you say the exact same line every time I make bacon. Also, I somehow managed to find a set that was decorated with pictures of Hal's bird form. There was only one pair left in my size, and I took that as a sign from the universe to buy it. So, yeah, they were also on sale, so that helped a bit. Of course, the plan was to watch the movie while wearing these. Me, you, and Hermes can all match. Let's get changed so we can look cute and comfy. All right, I'll meet you here in a few. Can't wait to see you looking all cute and cuddly. Babe, I'm ready when you are. Gotta rearrange the pillows to make it perfect. Wanna make this as comfy as possible. You look so adorable. It's almost too much for me to handle. I might die from cuteness overload. Please don't hide your face, darling. I'm just telling the truth. You're already so adorable. These pajamas just... they make you that much cuter. You think the same for me? Well, then... No, I'm not blushing! I just got called cute by the most adorable person on this planet, and I'm dating them. I'm the luckiest person in history. Huh? Oh, I'm alright. Just zoned out for a second there. Now, how about we begin our movie night? Already have the movie, snacks, and pillow fort all set up. Yeah, I'll scoot over. Or you could just snuggle on my lap. I'm sure I'm much more comfortable than the couch. Lovely. You just make yourself comfortable and I'll start the movie. I agree. Sophie honestly should have had a better position. I didn't really like Fanny because it always seemed she took advantage of Sophie's kindness. At least Letty was nice. Yeah, I also noticed they didn't add the third sister, Martha. Guess they wanted to slightly change the plot direction. They sometimes do this with movie adaptations of books. Hal will soon make an appearance, don't worry. Glad to see I'm not the only one in this house that thinks Christian Bale did an excellent job as Hal. His voice really did the character justice. Yes, especially when he has his epic freakout sesh. I swear that man is a 5-year-old in an adult body. He's even worse in the third book. I won't give away spoilers since you haven't read it anyway. However, I will say that you will laugh your head off when he makes his appearance. You alright there, honey? Seeing the Witch of the Waste blob monster scared you? Oh, you want to snuggle into me for comfort? There you go. And no, I won't laugh at you for being scared of them. I will admit they can be very creepy, especially when they are masquerading as humans. Sorry for the subject change, but
I like how Miyazaki can make characters that are like instantly recognizable. Like, you can take one look and know that either it's from Ghibli or from a company that employs former Ghibli animators. I don't know, they just have like this certain look and feel to them. Yeah, Mary and the Witch's Flower is a really good example. The film was made by Studio Ponok, which had animators who previously worked at Ghibli. Even the director was previously from that company. Oh, you want some snacks? Alright, which one would you like? I got chips, cookies, an assortment of candy, and some moon pies. I also tried to make some Calcifer themed cupcakes to make it a bit more fun. Alright, you want a cupcake, some chips, and a Diet Coke. Gotcha. I'm glad you like cupcakes. Wanted to make sure I got their cute little faces just right. For a first attempt, they didn't turn out too bad. Hermes! No, you silly pupper, you can't have a bite of the cupcakes. They have chocolate in them. No, the literal puppy dog eyes are not gonna work on me. Here, just chew on your bones and toys. There you go. Good boy. Right. We should get back to the movie. And yes, I'll make sure Hermes doesn't steal any more food. Honestly, I can see him try and do one of those complicated thief plans from the movies. You know, the one where they crawl into a ceiling duct and suspend over the target on a cable. I knew you would find that funny. Okay, let's start the movie up again. Why does Miyazaki always know how to make people cry? I mean, seeing Sophie embrace Howl in his bird creature form is so beautiful. I always tear up at this heart-wrenching scene. Anyway, I have a stupid question for you. Would you still love me if I was a bird hybrid creature like Howl? Oh, you're so sweet. It's nice to know if I started to sprout feathers, you'd still love me. Of course I'd still love you if you also started to sprout feathers as well. You'd always be the same beautiful person I fell in love with or without black-blue feathers. Now that was a wonderful movie. I'll never get tired of seeing it with you. I do have something important to tell you. Instead of a small fire demon holding my heart, you are the one who holds it. The moment I gave it to you, I always knew it would be safe in your care. I love you so, so much. Never, ever forget that. And yes, I'll never forget that you love me too. Now, how about you and I get some sleep? Good night, sweetie. Psst. Psst. Hey, are you awake? Psst. No, not a snake. It's just me. Relax. You're okay. Yeah, it's me. I couldn't sleep in my room. It's kind of cold over there, and I don't know. I just wanted to hang out, I guess. Thanks. There's such a chill inside the resort, in the hallways, rooms, and the foyer, but somehow
I knew your room would be just fine. Yes, you have all the luck in the world. I wanted to talk to you more when we went camping earlier, but you know how it is. Our parents still don't seem to know what personal space is. I know, right? Our dads have been friends ever since college. You'd think running different companies would put some distance between them, but no, they're as close as ever. Even our moms have become the very best of friends. It's embarrassing, honestly. Was that a yawn just now? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bore you with my rambling. No. Don't apologize. It's my fault. You were sleeping when I barged in like that. I'm sorry. Well, if you say it's okay, I guess I can hang in here for a while, but don't mind me, okay? Just drift off to sleep. No, silly. I mean it. I don't want to be responsible for messing up your sleep schedule. I'll just crash on the couch and scroll through Reddit for a while. Take the bed? Being chivalrous, are we? Well, where are you going to sleep then? No, you can't sleep on the couch. I called dibs on it. On the floor? Oh, for God's sake. You're just as stubborn as I remember. Very well. How about I perch on the edge of your bed, like this? Oh, hush. I'm comfy. Your bed's really warm, and don't worry, I won't fall off. Just go to sleep before I accidentally hit you with a tranquilizer dart, okay? I'd really hate to keep you up. Hey, it was totally an accident. I didn't know the thing was loaded, and you just jumped in front of me like that. You really spooked me. Please, we were kids back then. I already said sorry like 1,000,000 times. Are you ever going to let that one go? Fine. If you claim you find my voice calming, and if that's what it'll take, you can listen to my voice rambling you to sleep. But tell me when you want me to stop talking, all right? Yeah, you're right. That safari trip was nice. That was a decade ago, wasn't it? I meant to keep in touch, but life just always got in the way, you know? I thought I'd text you to know how you were doing, but I didn't know what to say after that. Yesterday, I told myself tomorrow, and today I said I'll have the time the next day. Then, before I knew it, a year was gone. It's okay. I know we kept in touch, but I'd nearly forgotten what you looked like. I had to root around in my drive folder for all those old photos one lazy afternoon, just to remember. Well, I couldn't exactly ask you to send me your picture. That'd be weird. Uh-huh. Then why did you never ask me for mine? Huh, that's what I thought. Now, be a good boy and go to sleep. You promised. Maybe this room isn't as warm as I thought. I saw you shivering just now. Do you Do you need more blankets? Well, if you say so, I guess I'll just keep talking then. Thank you for today. I had fun. It was nice sitting around the campfire and roasting marshmallows. And thank you for talking my dad out of making us sing those awful camp songs. He always does that whenever we go somewhere. The lake was cool too. I don't think I've ever seen bluer waters in my life. Thank you for clicking so many photos of me there, by the way. I'll be taking a lot of memories home with me. This trip was fun. I don't know when we'll go out like this again. You live like halfway across the country and you have so many worries and responsibilities floating inside your head, and so do I. This trip was fun. But I kind of wish we'd had more time to catch up. How can you share a decade's worth of experiences with someone over a few days? We'd tell each other everything when we were kids. Growing up, you were the only real friend I had. Hey. Do you think two people can remain close, even if they don't talk to each other for a long time? Well, I don't know. Your room has a nice view. The lawn outside is deserted, the lights are on, but nobody's there and everything is quiet, and far away I can see the forest. I wonder just how deep it goes. I'm unable to sleep sometimes, and so my favorite thing to do then is to watch how the world looks at night. And every once in a while, I don't know. I almost feel like I'm on an alien planet, like right now. The sight is pretty, but it's also lonely. I really wish I had someone to share it with. I wish that someone was you. Did you finally drift off? Yes? No. I can't really tell, but I can see you're tired, but maybe you can still understand part of what I'm saying. You look cute like this. You have a cute face. It's very kissable. Sorry. Not very good at this. I've never done this before. Confessing to my long-lost crush, I mean, or kissing, but I'm rambling again. You're cute, but also you've changed. You've almost grown into a man. You probably have to shave now and wear ties and watch football games and go hunt wild boars while drinking beer or whatever it is meant to. Sorry. Sorry, I saw you almost rolling your eyes at that one. I told you, I'm bad at this. But you really have changed. And so wonderfully at that. But I still see the boy that I used to know from so long ago when I'm around you. I guess I'll always see you like that in my heart. Shh, it's okay. Shh. I'm just getting comfy under your blankets. You did invite me to sleep on your bed after all. I'm glad I got to see you again. I've always liked the quiet ones. You're shy and sweet and cute and kind. So very kind. And I think you might just be the world's greatest body pillow. It just feels right holding you. I wish you were awake for this, but I'm also happy you're not. I wonder how you'd react if you were to wake up now. You'd probably scream and roll over the edge and land on your butt, wouldn't you? I can picture it. That'd be kind of funny, not gonna lie, but I don't want you to get hurt. Yeah, I'm glad you're not awake. What? I said you have a kissable face. Is that any way to thank a girl for giving you her first kiss? Yeah. That was my first. You're my first. Hey, don't snore. I've had multiple guys hitting on me over the years. You should at least be thankful, damn it. Hey, can you keep a secret? I think I'm in love with you. I really enjoyed being around you when we were kids. I just didn't know at the time what it was that I really felt. After I moved away and started seeing less and less of you, I got upset. There was this feeling inside me that lingered, refused to go away, like something was missing, something important to me. And I didn't know how to find it. On some nights, when the insomnia was particularly vengeful, I'd just lie there and think of you. When I finally met you again after so long, all those feelings and memories came rushing back. I was delirious, but I didn't know how to say what I wanted to say. I'm sorry for not trying harder to stay connected. I know you'll just take all the blame on yourself. Don't. Life may have gotten in the way, but it'll always get in the way. That's no excuse for when you really want to do something. Maybe you'll think this was all a dream when you wake up. Me whispering sweet nothings into your ear. And then I hope you'll see me lying beside you and know the truth. Your heartbeat's relaxing to listen to. It's gentle, like you. I think I should get some sleep as well. I should have locked the door when I came in, but I don't want to get up now. You're far too comfy to hold in my arms. Your parents will probably be disappointed when they walk into your room in the morning. Yes, Sleepy. I almost understood you. Yeah. We'll just deal with it when morning comes.
Sweet dreams. I hope the night will last for a long while.